Okay, so we are live right now.
Okay.
And we are from the car because we are on the go. And I'm going to try and flip this around. Okay, so we have a tip from the top. Quentin's going to talk here, so just a minute here and we're going to get it on him. So more hearts, more hearts, more hearts. And I'm learning how to kind of maneuver this thing, so that's why I wanted to kind of double tap to flip over and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to try it again, and he's going to give you an amazing tip for everybody that's on social media. So are you ready for this? Are you ready? Give me hearts. All right, Quentin, you're on.
This is the mobile tip from the top. And so for those of you who are worried about people driving and periscoping, I'm not periscoping, I'm merely driving and speaking.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
All right, so here's your tip from the top for today, which is Thursday, right? Is that what today is?
Today's Thursday.
Okay, so I'm not sure if everyone understands how Facebook works these days, but generally speaking, this will solve a lot of problems for you. So you've got whatever it is, 500, 1,000, 5,000 friends on Facebook. You make a post and like nobody comments or sees it. And you're like, why is that? That was a really good post. Well, chances are it probably was a really good post. But the way Facebook's algorithm works, it's kind of a nasty little beast in that if you've got 5,000 friends and you make a post, Facebook works off of interaction. And so your content is only being pushed out to 1%, less than 1% of the people you're friends with, unless that thing starts garnering a lot of activity. So the more activity and interaction that your post generates, the more Facebook will feed that out to people. But in general, when you make a post, if I just post a picture with no words and there's very little activity on that, I mean literally less than 1% of your Facebook friends are seeing that. So how do you combat that with specifically to your business? You use targeted posts. If you're not using targeted posts, you're really missing out on Facebook. And what a targeted post is, I can take a post that I want to be about whatever, business specific. Let's just say, it doesn't even matter. The post is business specific, and I want to make sure that 20 people see that. I can make that post targeted to those 20 people, so that make sure that those folks, it's not tagging them, it's targeting them. And you can use, I said 20, but it can be 10, it can be 100, it can be whatever you design, but target your posts so that your posts are going out to the people that you want to see them, because when you just make a blanket post on Facebook, less than 1% of people are seeing what you're doing, unless it starts to get a lot of crazy activity. And even then, the numbers still are not very high.
Okay, so that's awesome. So what you're saying, if I have 500 Facebook friends, maybe 50 are seeing them, right?
Maybe.
Okay, so I'm going to flip it back around. Okay, so I think that's a phenomenal tip and something that we all need to really take into account, and me included. When I'm just posting generally on Facebook, a lot of times I'm just hoping that one of my friends is going to see it. And so if I want someone to specifically see my post, I have to target that post. And how you do that is very, very simple. So you make your post, and right before it says publish, isn't there like a little, like a settings circle or whatever? You click on that and it shows like public, custom. You want to choose that custom to target it, and you can set up your list in Facebook for like your high school friends, your college friends, your rap friends.
Just go to YouTube and Google. Just go to YouTube and search up targeted posts on Facebook. There'll be plenty of videos about it.
Yeah. So if you are still kind of questioning on how am I going to do that? How am I going to make a targeted post? If you go and you search anything on YouTube, you'll be able to find it. And if you're unfamiliar about lists, because I saw that question, that's a whole other topic. Until you know how to do that, just pick and choose friends, okay? But Facebook can work for you when you're working it right. And so don't hate Facebook. Don't think that you have no engagement. Start to work your business a little bit differently on social media, and I promise you, you'll have that much more feedback. So I hope that tip helped you today. Thank you so much, Quentin. Appreciate you, and tune in for tomorrow's tip, and we will give you some more. Love ya. Have a good day. Bye-bye.